ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another edition of Wrestling Results here on this channel. So tonight we have Impact Wrestling coming to you guys from Nashville, Tennessee, August 26, 2021. Commentary team is Matt Striker and D'Lo Brown. And we are going to kick this off with an unforgettable emergence in the rear view mirror. The Stars and Knockouts begin their journey towards Victory Road tonight on an all-new Impact Wrestling. First, we have Chris Sabin versus Sami Callihan. After coming up short in the four-way number one contenders match at Emergence, Chris Sabin and Sami Callihan took to bounce back with a win tonight. Sabin jump starts the action and diving to the outside before the opening bell. Callihan quickly turns the tide with a powerbomb, followed by a Death Valley driver. Sabin launches himself off the apron, colliding with Callihan on the floor. Callihan powerbombs him back first into the steel ring post. Sabin sends Callihan into the corner with a drop kick off the top rope. It's a stalemate as both men take each other out with kicks to the head. Callihan delivers a curb stomp, then pile drives Sabin for a 2, but Sabin comes back with the cradle shot to pick up the win. Chris Sabin defeated Sami Callihan. After the match, an Range Moose attacks Callihan for costing him the number one contenders match at Emergence. Moose is about to do something serious damage with a steel chair when Callihan's greatest rival, Eddie Edwards, makes the save. Next, we have Taylor Wilde tells Gia Miller that she requested tonight's 3-on-1 handicap match against The Influence to put an end to Madison Rayne, to Neil Dashwood, and Caleb K with a K once and for all. You're not going to do that by yourself. I don't know why she's doing that just by herself. She wants to put an end to them once and for all. You need to do it one-on-one, or at least have a 3-on-2 or 3-on-3. But this Taylor Wilde is just really stupid. Anyways, Eddie Edwards tells Sami Callihan that they're even after to his aid earlier tonight. Eddie demands that they stay out of each other's business from now on. Knockouts champion Deonna Purrazzo interrupts Mickie James as she promotes NWA's first ever all-women's pay-per-view, Empower. This Saturday night, Purrazzo tells Mickie that she's giving off the wrong impression that her Knockouts title defense against the legendary Melina will be competitive. Mickie is unsure if Purrazzo is capable of defeating Melina without the help of Matthew Riddle, aka Aiden English. Purrazzo attacks Mickie, but Trey Miguel and Melina come to her aid. Melina takes out Purrazzo, sending her and Riddle retreating up the ramp. Brian Myers presents How to Be a Professional, Chapter 31, Gear Customization. Myers teaches Sam Beal how to cut the sleeves off a t-shirt. Beal accuses Myers of denying his loss to Impact World Champion Christian Cage at Emergence. Myers ignores him and announces an open casting call to find more people like Beal who he can share his wealth of information with. Next, we have Chris Bay versus David Finlay. After Juice Robinson was laid out in the blind attack last week, which I think it might have been Chris Bay, attacked Juice Robinson, David Finlay continues his rivalry with the Bullet Club's newest member, Chris Bay, here tonight. Finlay takes control in the early going with a series of hard strikes. Bay launches Finlay into the ropes. Then he hits a back elbow drop to turn the tide. Bay begins to wear Finlay down as secures a headlock. Bay taunts the crowd, giving Finlay an opportunity to recover and connect with a springboard crossbody. Finlay hits a back suplex on the hardest part of the ring. Finlay continues to target the back as he connects with a huge backbreaker for the two. Bay rolls up Finlay with his feet on the ropes for leverage to steal the victory. Chris Bay defeats David Finlay. Rich Swann and Willie Mack sends a message to Impact World Tag Team Champions, the Good Brothers, before their non-title collision in tonight's main event. X Division Champion Josh Alexander reflects on his victory over Jake Something at Emergence, a match that had the wrestling world buzzing. Gia Miller asks him who he has in mind for the next challenger. Alexander announces an open challenge where any former X Division champion can challenge him for the title next Thursday on Impact. It will be interesting to know who's going to take this challenge and face Josh Alexander as the former X Division champions. We'll have to wait and find out. It could be a returning superstar. It could be a shocking one that we haven't seen in a long time as a champion in Impact that's still in Impact right now. Christian Cage is in the ring to address not only his victory over Brian Myers at Emergence, but also his next Impact World title defense against the new number one contender, Ace Austin, at Victory Road. Tommy Dreamer comes out and praises Christian Cage for his incredible success since returning to professional wrestling. Dreamer makes a point of thanking him for representing Impact Wrestling like a true champion should. Dreamer says that while he hasn't earned it yet, he would like to face Christian Cage one last time. Ace Austin and Madman Fulton interrupt as Ace claims that he will become the youngest Impact World Champion in history at Victory Road. Ace throws a punch and a huge brawl breaks out. Christian Cage and Dreamer cleared the ring, sending Ace and Fulton retreating. Eric Young blames Rhino for failing to recapture the Impact World Tag Team titles at Emergence. As a result, Violent by Design must now cleanse him in the holy waters of change. Ace Austin demands a match with Tommy Dreamer from Impact Executive Vice President Scott DeMori. The match is made, but if Ace loses, Tommy Dreamer will be added to the Impact World title match at Victory Road. Taylor Wilde versus The Influence, Madison Rayne, Tennille Dashwood, and Caleb with a K. After Tennille Dashwood and Caleb with a K cost Taylor Wilde her match against Madison Rayne at Emergence, Wilde looks to overcome the odds and take out all three of them, which she is stupid just doing it on her own. Wilde soars through the air with a top rope crossbody colliding with the influence on the ramp. Wilde almost puts Caleb away with a Hurricane Rana, but gets blindsided by Renee and Dashwood. And Dashwood. Wilde does everything in her power to score the victory, but ultimately falls victim to the numbers game as Dashwood hits her own with a spotlight kick for a 3. The influence Madison Rayne, Tennille Dashwood, and Caleb with a K defeated Taylor Wilde. Post-match, the influence continued their beatdown on Taylor Wilde when Jordan Grace and Rachel Ellering evened the odds. See, I told you guys, I don't know what is wrong with this bitch, Taylor Wilde. She can't do this on her own. And see, the numbers game. I'm telling you, she wanted to end this. She has to have the numbers to complete this, to end Madison Rayne, Tennille Dashwood, and Caleb with a K, after all. But no, she is stupid and she decided to do it her way with a 3-on-1 and lose. She is stupid. I'm sorry to say. Post-match, like I said, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Su Yung and Kimberly continued to search for souls as they target their next victim, Brandy Lauren. After TJP answered Steve Marklin's open challenge early tonight, Petey Williams came to his aid when he was on the receiving end of a beatdown. During a backstage interview with Gia Miller, TJP tells Petey Williams that he doesn't need his help. Both of them agreed to stay out of each other's businesses. Chelsea Green lays out a challenge for next week, her and Matt Cardona versus Rohit Raja and Shira. See, I'm sorry, but this is why I love Impact. Because you can watch a man face a woman. That's how it was in Lucha Underground. This is why I'm back to watching wrestling, to watch Impact, watch AEW. But I don't see no AEW doing that. Maybe down the line they will, but I don't think they will. But yeah. Tasha Steelz is furious with Falaba for costing them an opportunity at Decay's Knockouts Tag Team titles. Falaba claims that he will make it up to her when he in no way take out Black Taurus and Crazy Steve next week. Don't miss an all-new Impact next Thursday at 8/7 Central on Access TV. The Influence battle Taylor Wilde, Jordan Grace, and Rachel Ellering. See, now that's the way how you are going to take them out once and for all. You don't do this all by yourself. Rohit Raja and Shira collide with Matt Cardona and Chelsea Green. Josh Alexander issues an X Division title opener challenge to any former X Division champion. Plus, Ace Austin takes on Tommy Dreamer in a match where if Dreamer wins, he will be added to the Impact World title match at Victory Road and more. Impact World Tag Team Champions, the Good Brothers, Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson versus Rich Swann and Willie Mack for the main event of the night. Rich Swann and Willie Mack look to earn another Impact World Tag Team title opportunity in tonight's main event against the reigning champions. Rich Swann and Willie Mack deliver And they sync offense with a splash moonsault combo. Gallows brings a halt to their momentum by plumbing Rich Swann with strikes in the corner. Anderson hits a strike, Irish whip, but Willie comes back with a pop-up forearm. Rich Swann is firing on all cylinders, taking Gallows off of his feet with a spin kick, followed by a running splash on Anderson. Moments later, Anderson hits him with a spine buster for a 2 count. Rich counters the gun stun into a roll up to score the victory. We have Rich Swann and Willie Mack defeat Impact World Tag Team Champions, the Good Brothers. After the match, as the reality sets in that Rich Swann and Willie Mack could be the next in line for the Impact World Tag Team Championship match. Doc Gallows attacks Rich Swann from behind. The Good Brothers, sends a message to the entire wrestling world as they send Swann head first into a chair, followed by a magic killer to Willie Mack. The Good Brothers make one final statement, power bombing Willie Mack through a table onto the floor on the outside, and then Impact goes off the air. Thank you guys for watching. What do you guys think of Impact Wrestling tonight? And we will be back tomorrow morning with AEW Rampage results and SmackDown, Friday Night SmackDown results for you guys. I'm Unstoppable. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that way you guys do not miss an upload here on this channel. And I'm out.
Hey everybody, it's your boy Skiz here. And if you don't subscribe to Swann and the Unstoppable Denominator, then you are a toothy bumfuck, pussy ass bitch motherfucker.